Would you like to attract more birds to your bird bath? The secret isn't just water, it's moving water. And today I'm gonna show you 3 easy ways to attract more birds to your bird bath than ever before. Birds love moving water. It catches their eye, it sounds natural, and it means to them that it's fresh and clean water. In fact, birds are far more likely to stop by your bird bath if they see a bird bath with ripples or bubbles than one that looks stagnant and still. Water bubbler with pump. If you have access to electricity, a water bubbler is a perfect way to add moving water to your bird bath. It creates a steady trickle or bubbling effect that birds love. It also continuously circulates the water and it never runs out as long as you have access to electricity. The best part of a water bubbler is that it runs continuously with no need for batteries or sunlight. It's also reliable on cloudy days or rainy days, or if it's paired in the shade. A water bubbler can also be paired with filters of your pump, and that way it actually keeps the water cleaner and it can last much longer than some of the other options. The biggest con with this option is that you need access to electricity. So if it's not somewhere close to your house, it's not going to be able to work. You may need extension cords or weatherproof covers. Solar fountain. If your bird bath is in full sun, one of the better options is using a solar fountain. These are typically floating devices that sit on the top of the water, and they use a solar panel to recirculate the water and continuously pump out the water. It runs when the sun is shining, so it's extremely energy efficient. It also comes in several different patterns, and that way you can add different nozzles and get different spray effects that come out of the solar panel. The biggest downfall with this device is that it obviously does not work very well in cloudy weather or if there's no sunlight at all, and the fact that it needs direct sunlight to stay active nonstop. This is a great option for larger yards. If you want something out in your yard that isn't close to where you can get electricity to, as long as you have direct sunlight and there's not a shady area, these work perfectly. A water wiggler. And finally, another awesome option is a water wiggler. The great thing about these is it does not require electricity, and it also does not require full sun. They typically run on large D-sized batteries, and they create a constant ripple in the water that the birds love. This particular model has a little twisting feature, and it causes a ripple that just goes non-stop throughout the water. Now, I've had these things running for months on end, so the batteries last a long time and you don't have to worry about changing them. These options are perfect for shaded patios or backyards that have a lot of trees that get a lot of shade. They have a silent, gentle ripple effect. This also does a great job of deterring mosquitoes from your bird bath. The biggest con with this is that it does require batteries. However, just as I previously stated, I have had these things running for months on end, so they do last quite a while. They also don't spray the water or have any type of a bubbling effect. They just create a ripple on the water that the birds seem to love. These are one of my favorite go-to items when I have a shaded backyard or I have a patio that is covered that I want to have a little bird bath on. I also think it's a great idea once you get in the middle of the summer and once all the leaves come out on the trees and you get a ton of shady areas. This video is brought to you by Hoian, and they sent me this water agitator which creates ripples on the top of the bird bath to attract more bird species. The circulating water also prevents mosquitoes from laying eggs in your bird bath. It's powered by 2D batteries, which can go for more than 2 months with continuous use. It's long lasting and it's not affected by the weather. The device itself is waterproof and it's extremely quiet, just agitating the water enough to attract bird species, but not enough to where you can hear the device. It's also very easy to install. Once you put it together, you just place it into your bird bath and you let it do the work. I highly recommend this agitator if you're looking for something that runs on batteries and don't have to worry about solar power or electric power. So no matter what option you choose, a bubbler, a solar fountain, or a water wiggler, you'll be able to attract more birds to your backyard just by giving a sound effect or the look of moving water. Try some of these options and see how they do in your yard and see if you can attract more birds. I've linked all the products that I've mentioned in this video below. If you like this video and you'd like to see more videos on how to attract birds to your backyard, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, get out and get birding.